This program is suitable for most people. However, it should not replace a supervised exercise program. Please consult your local doctor before commencing an exercise program, especially if you have one or more of the following: have had joint surgery, any medical condition affecting your heart, lungs or blood pressure, joint inflammation, you have not been doing regular exercise. Stop exercising immediately if you experience one or more of the following: chest pain, shortness of breath, nausea, dizziness, numbness or tingling in the arms or legs, severe pain or discomfort in your joints. The producers and distributors disclaim any liability or loss, personal or otherwise, resulting from procedures in this program.
Move It or Lose It is an exercise program for seniors designed to maintain an active and healthy lifestyle. Let's join Instructor Suzana for a resistance workout at Aveo Kingston Green in Cheltenham. We hope you enjoy today's episode.
Hi, and welcome to Move It or Lose It. I'm Suzana. Thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to take you through a series of resistance-based exercises. Now what that does is train the muscles to keep active, and so you can keep doing those things you love the most. That's the main point. We want to continue having that active lifestyle. So with these exercises, hopefully we can do that. So what we're going to do right now is just warm up the muscles, and then we'll get on to our first set of exercises. Let's go. So we'll just start off with just a shoulder roll. So pull the shoulders up, back, and back to your sit position. Let's continue with a few more of those. Just warming up through those shoulders. Nice and easy there. And again. Oh, just go for one more. Okay, so now what I want you to do is just extend your legs. And we're just going to warm up the legs before we get to our first set of exercises. So just come down, just roll down slowly at your own pace. And once you reach a point where you can't go any further, just hold it there. And we'll slowly make our way up. Back around. And we'll do that one more time. So just extend the legs and slowly take it down. Doesn't matter how far you're going, just make sure you stop where you need to. Okay, let's make our way back up. Okay, back to our sit position. So now let's just twist the body around and just loosen up through the upper body. So just from side to side. Doesn't matter how fast you go or how slow you go with this one. Just whatever feels right for you. As long as we're moving, that's the main point of today. Few more should get us there. Okay, one more on the other side. And we're back to our set position. Okay, so we should be feeling just a little bit more flexible and looser and warmer now. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our very first exercise, and we're going to focus on these big muscle groups here, our legs. And we need to keep working those muscles because they're very important in our everyday activities. That is, climbing up the stairs, down the stairs, going from A to B. They pretty much stay with us forever, so let's use them now. So we're going to start off with a leg extension. Okay, so I want you to take your left leg up slowly. And take it down. And again, up for 2 counts. And down we go. And again. And down. We're going to do a few more of those. So up for 1, 2, and down for 2. That's good. Let's do it again. So what you should be feeling now is a contraction in the quadricep muscle. That's the front of the leg. Let's keep going with those. How about we do about 3 more? Let's go. So up for 1, 2, and down. Now what we also want to do when we reach the top is just squeeze there and gently release. 1 more. That's good. All right. Now let's try the other leg, okay? So the other side now. We're ready to go? Okay, same thing on the other side. Up for 2 counts. So it's 1 and 2. We hold, we squeeze, we come down for 2. Gently release it. Good. Do it again. And down. We're going to do 8 of these. So 8 more. That's it. Let's go. And again. Just remember throughout the whole set of work to keep breathing, okay? We need that oxygen flowing through the blood, flowing through the muscles. And again. Just a few more. That's it. Pick up. We'll go for 2 more. Last one coming up. And just relax. Well done. Okay, that's the first one out of the way. Now we're going to concentrate on our inner thigh muscles here. So what we're going to do is we're going to just open up like that and take it back in. Okay, so now it doesn't matter how far you can go out. That's not the point. The point is that you're working your muscles. Okay, so even if it's just a little push out and back in, that's very good. Okay, so let's do it now, all together. Okay, on the count of 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, and take it out for 1 and 2. Hold it and take it back in. Okay, let's continue with those. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Very good. Keep going. Okay, keep going. A few more of these. That's good. So 3 more. Last 2 coming up. And the last one is here. And relax. Okay, so we've got 1 more set to do. So these are very simple knee lifts and we're going back to the front leg, okay? So we're going to go, just raise the knee one side up for 2 and then bring it down. Okay, it's as simple as that. So starting off on the left again. It's 1, 2, and 1, 2. Other side. That's it. So we're just going to alternate between the left and the right. That's it. Good stuff, good stuff. Keep going there. Now what this exercise also does is work the abdominal muscles. So you should feel that little muscle there contracting. Why don't you try and put your hands next to your tummy there and you'll feel that stomach muscle working. So we're doing 2 things at the same time. So keep it nice and braced. Perfect. A few more. Okay, so we're going to keep going with this exercise and we'll see you shortly after the break. So now we're going to work the back of the legs, the hamstring muscles. So let's try a simple hamstring extension out the back of your chair. Okay, so what happens is you lift your leg up and you swing it back just as far as you can go. Doesn't have to be too far. And you bring it back to your set position. We're going to stick with that same leg. We're going to start off on the left and then make our way onto the right a little bit later. So let's go now. Lift your leg up and swing it back for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Hold it and take it back in. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. And back in. Now make sure you're seated on the edge of the chair here so you can feel that hamstring working. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3. And back in. Good. Again. Let's keep going with these. Now the good thing about these chair-based exercises is that you can pretty much do them anywhere. So there's no excuse not to move it. How about we do 2 more? Let's go. Last one. Good. Okay, let's try that on the other side. Lift your leg up and take it down for 3. 1, 2, 3, and back. Good. Now it's a good idea with this exercise to really brace through the tummy so you're sitting up nice and tall and not flopping around. So just nice and tall and come back. Yep. A few more on this side. And again. Should really feel that muscle now fatiguing, which is good. It means it's working. One more. Fantastic. Great effort. All right, what we're going to focus on now is getting down to our calves, okay? So we've worked the top of our legs. We also need to work the calves, so the bottom of our legs, so the back over here. So let's do that by using our heels as well for some heel digs. So again, maybe close to the edge of the chair, not too close to the edge. Don't want to fall off. So let's try that. So just tap with your heel down, bring it back in and alternate through the other leg. So tap down and come up. Yep. It's almost like we're doing a little dance here, okay? And again, let's keep going with those. Remember your tummy muscles, they're always braced and ready for action. Good thing about these exercises is that while we're working our legs, we're also working our tummies because they're always switched on. So we're doing a few things at the same time, which is good. And again. That's good. And stop here. Okay, so we're going to focus on the same muscle group, but we're going to switch it up a bit now. So we're going to, instead of tapping with our heel, we're going to tap with our toe. Okay, because we don't want to get bored in our exercise because that will lead to people not wanting to come back and keep going with it. So we always want to mix it up and add some variety to your exercise. So that's what we're doing. So join me now. Tap out with your toe. Other side. Excellent. Let's keep going with those. This is actually a bit of fun, isn't it? I'm having fun. And again. Keep going. Remember to sit up nice and tall. Lift your shoulders, lift your chest. Excellent. Just one more on each side. Good. Stop here. Let's just shake those legs out a little bit. Doing really well. Okay, we're going to go back to our calves. So what we're going to do now, might get a little bit tricky, but we'll give it a go. We're going to switch it up between the heel taps and the toe taps. Okay, so it looks a little bit like this. Out once with the heel, bring it back in, and then out with the toe. Do you think we can put all that together? I think we can. Let's give it a go now. Okay, so come out and heel tap, back in, and toe tap. All right, other side. Heel tap, and a toe tap. Again. Sort of put a little dance routine together, haven't we? And again. Very good. Let's keep going with this one. A few more should do us. Must find a name for this little dance routine that we've put together today. I'll have to have a think about that one for the next time I see you, I think. Or maybe you guys at home can name it and just let me know what it is that we should call it. Okay, one more on this side. And the other side. Okay, we're just going to keep going with these, and we'll see you after the break. So what we need to do now is focus a little bit more on our abdominal muscles, because these are the muscles that help us do everyday activities like getting out of bed, sitting upright in a chair, and even getting up and sitting back down in a chair. So we need to really make sure that they're working, okay? So a simple way we can do this and sit on the chair at the same time is to take the legs out and just cross them over. You can feel that tummy muscle squeezing there. Okay, so back down and just do it again. So cross the legs over and bring it back down. So cross over and bring it back down. So what you need to focus on is sitting up tall and straight, and that way you're already activating those tummy muscles. So let's try it together. Feet down to begin with. Okay, we lift the legs and we cross over. And we take them back down again. Very good. So what we're doing is also working the thigh muscles, especially the outer thigh muscles. And up again, cross over, and back down. A few more of those. It's really handy when we can work a few muscles at the same time, which means we can get our exercises over and done with in a relatively short amount of time. And that frees us up for doing the things we enjoy in our lives. But with exercise in our lives, we can continue to do them longer. Down again, a few more. How are you going out there? Keep going. Up we go. Crisscross and back down again. We'll do one more and we'll have a little bit of a rest. Down we go. Okay, just relax there. Let's shake those legs out. Been doing quite a bit with our legs this morning, so it's good. All right, we're going to do another set of those, but we're going to go and crisscross in the opposite direction, okay? So whatever way you were going, go the other way. Okay, let's change it up a little bit. Legs come up, And we crisscross. Other side. Back down, set position. Let's go again. Up we go, across, back, down, up, over. Now it doesn't matter how far you can cross your legs over. It's not the point. The point is that you're active and you're moving around. Up we go. There we go. Up, a few more of these. And again. We'll do 2 more of these, up, before we move on to something completely different. Okay, back to your set position and give the legs a little bit of a shake. I think you'll be happy to know that we're leaving the legs alone for the next couple of minutes. So we're going to move on to our upper body now, and we're going to use our arms a little bit more. So what we're going to do is something I've called apple picking, because it looks like we're picking apples off a tree. Okay, so we're going to have to use our imagination in this one. So what we're going to do is bring one arm up and focus in front of you, and just imagine that you've got a big juicy red apple there at your picking. So we pick that off the tree and we come back down. Other side and back down. Okay, let's see how many apples we can pick. Ready? Bring it up, down, up and down. So we're just alternating. That's the way. So what we're doing now is just using our shoulders a bit more. Yep. And we're working through our back at the same time. So just reach out, just extend a little bit more, as far as you can go. Just imagine there's one really shiny, juicy red apple out there, and that's the one you want, but it's a little bit out of reach at the moment. So we just have to grab it. So we're going to keep going until we get it. It's getting closer, I think. Can you see it? I can see mine, and I'm going to get it. Grab it. A few more. One more on each side. And just have a break. How'd you go out there? Okay. All right. Let's just stretch out our shoulders before we have another go at those apples, okay? So, take your left arm up and drop that arm down and just stretch it out. Okay, other side now. Stretch out. I hope you're having a good stretch out there, because we're going to go for a big round of apple picking. And this time we're going to collect the whole lot. Okay? You ready? Okay, let's go. So this time what we're going to do is, because we want to collect as many as we can, take both your arms up at the same time. Yeah? Okay. Extend the fingers, because they're really big ones, these apples. And just grab. Lift and grab. Lift and grab. Lift and grab. Almost like little shoulder rolls at the same time. They're helping you reach for those apples. Lift and grab. Remember to switch on your tummy muscles. We want to keep them working. I think there's still a few more on that tree. A few more. Okay, you should feel that those shoulders really working now, and your upper back is feeling that too. Really good exercise, so you can be nice and strong for when you're out there gardening. Just a few more. Okay, one more on each side, last chance. And that will do. Oh, Okay, so what we're going to do now is just finish off with some stretching so we can cool down safely and our muscles have a chance to recover. Okay, so let's just twist around. Let's just stretch all that out. Just enjoy that. You've earned it. Okay, stop here. Take your arms out in front. Try and put your hands together like you're giving yourself a handshake. Stretch out through that upper back that we've just worked on. Okay. And that's all we've got time on Move It or Lose It for today. I hope to see you next time.